Uh, you know, I was a professional athlete on a bad team. This would probably be one of my most stressful times of the year, right? Especially like if you were a good player on an expiring contract on a bad team. Because you know, deep down, your name's being brought up in trade discussions. Like you don't want to think about it, but you can't help it. But yeah, what's good, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Browns late night live stream. We love it. We love it. You know, nothing like a good old, after dark stream. I'm not going to be live long at all here. Just wanted to talk about something real quick. As the title says, trade deadline season is here. And as we've seen, business is booming. Business is booming. We're like 20 some days away from the deadline. We've already seen, I think, what is this, like 3 or 4 trades go down over the last couple days? I mean, heck, Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper, Cam Akers, or what was it, a week or so ago? Not even a few days. No, actually, it was a couple days ago. Robertson Harris from the Jaguars got traded. I wonder how many people are going to remember that trade. That dude has to go. That dude had to go from London to Seattle, clear across the freaking continent, over the entire Atlantic. Did he have to go over Canada? I wonder. That is crazy. Dude was in London getting ready for the Jags game. Gets a call from his, you know, coaching staff, his agent, be like, "Yo," "Yo, what's up?" Well, actually, I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna see what time that trade happened in London time. Could you imagine my dude was sleeping and that trade happened? So let's see. Roy Robertson Harris trade. I'm looking on Google. I'm trying to see if I could. 329, I believe, was when the Seattle Seahawks officially announced it. Let me see here. I'm going to look up on Twitter and see when this thing popped up because I just thought about that. My dude was in London and he has to go to Seattle or wherever Seattle is going to be. Because obviously, I don't think they left for their opponent yet. They had just started. Let me see here. Roy Robertson Harris, October 14th. Okay. Tom Pelissero. What's up, Jacob? Who's getting traded tonight? Nobody. Not that I know of. Nobody's getting traded tonight as far as I know. I'm just saying business is a booming. And we're like, what, 20 some days from the freaking deadline already? And it's like, boom, 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 boom. And there's always smoke nowadays. With injuries and stuff, trades could pop off in a second. All right, let me see here. Old Tommy Bellicero. So yeah, okay. Texans sending Cam Akers to the Vikings. Okay, where's it at though? Where'd you go? Oh, by the way, yeah, the Jaguars. They will be getting renovations done to their stadium. They were officially approved. So, hey, Jags, at least you got that to look forward to, right? And also, Tom Brady, officially an owner of the Raiders. So he literally owns the Raiders now, which means he can't play anymore. So tough. Oh, but Tom Brady. No, he can't come back no more. So shut up. Because I know there was people thinking, oh, he could always come back, right? No, he can't. So yeah, there was no trades from August 29th to October 13th. And then you had 3 in 24 hours on October 15th. Okay, so that's crazy. That's just how nutty it can be. Things can pop off in the flick of a wrist sometimes. So let's take a look here. Okay, Tom Pelissero, where did you say it at? Oh, Tom Pelissero. Oh, it is right here. Okay, so Roy Robertson Harris. This was at 4:03 p.m. 03 p.m. London. Because what, 8 hours ahead? So hang on. Okay, what time is it in London? Because that's where they are. So right now it's 5. So they're 5 hours ahead, which means it was 9:03 p.m. in London. This dude was probably sleeping. Have they gone to London yet? Because this was back on the 14th. Oh, they might not have gone to London yet. Maybe he got lucky and they didn't get off to London yet. Wait, oh, they were already there. This they played the Patriots. I'm so stupid. Oh, they were already in London because they played the Patriots. That's right. I forgot they played the Patriots there. The Patriots, the damn Bears. Ay, 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 ay. Telling you it's late. Ay. They just got done playing the Bears there. They play the Patriots this week. I'm telling you guys, it's late. My brain is mush. I'm ready to. I'm about ready to just go to bed. I had to do this stream real quick. That's to do for you people. And there's Duck's house, of course. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Whatever. He can have his little fun. But unlike his team, my team's actually won a national championship. And we even won one at his expense, at his team's expense. So my dude was in London, 9 o'clock p.m. Right? Probably ready. He's probably already in bed or getting ready for bed. Gets a call from his agent. Hey, guess what? You got traded to Seattle. So this poor dude had not only to adjust to the 5 hour ahead difference from well, he was already adjusting because he's already been there a week. But now he has to go all the way back to Seattle. Now, who does Seattle play? Let me see. I forgot who they have to play. Well, it happened early in the week, so he had, some time to get over there and not have to worry. Not to mention, he's playing for a decent team in Seattle too. How messed up would it have been if the Seahawks were on a short week this week? Oh, that would have been so messed up. He would have been playing like, yeah, he would have still a short week, but that's tough. But at least he's on a better team, way better team, so much better. All right, so Seattle, who do they? Oh, they're in Atlanta. Okay, so that means my dude had to go from London to Seattle, and then with them go to Atlanta. Ooh, that's tough. But at least, like I said, he got there early in the week. Play Penn State, Indiana. This dude really said Indiana when it comes to brutal finish. Get out of here. I know you don't even believe Indiana's that great. Look at their schedule. Let's take a look at Indiana's mighty schedule for old Ducky Boy over here. Oh, but crazy dog, the Indiana Hoosiers are undefeated. Excuse me. Let's see who they've played. But who they played? Sound like Uncle Lou. But who they played? Who have they played? Have they played anybody good? Well, they played Nebraska this week. Yeah, they played Nebraska. Oh, so here's who they played. Ooh. Oh, damn. Excuse me, man. They've played the almighty FIU, still Illinois, ooh, UCLA, Charlotte, ooh, Maryland, Northwestern, Ohio State would have smacked every single one of those teams. Probably would have beat FIU by 60. We would have crushed Western Illinois by 80. We probably would have beat UCLA a sizable margin. And then Charlotte, come on, really? Oh, I don't think they'll. No, we would have crushed whoever they played. And they still got to play, Washington, Sparty, team up north, and then of course Purdue to end their season. It's nice to see them actually good though this year. It's just funny how their schedule stinks and it's so weak. No wonder they're undefeated. Look at their schedule. Any other team in the Big Ten would probably be in their shoes, except for, of course, the obvious, Purdue, Maryland, UCLA, USC probably would have lost a game in there somewhere because that's how they are. They're bad. Go figure. Northwestern. Yeah, like any of the top teams would have probably been undefeated, just like in Indiana. So that's not no flex. Of this stream, where was to talk about the rumors and reports that I've been seeing over the past couple of days, talking about some certain Browns players possibly getting traded after Amari Cooper got dealt. Because apparently people think, oh, the Browns are going to absolutely just blow up their entire roster. No, they're not going to do that. It's not like it was heading into 2016. That 2015 team was old and extremely expensive. This team is still relatively young. Yeah, this team was still relatively young. I mean, if I'm looking at our roster right now, it is still expensive though. If they were going to trade anybody else, I'm thinking along the lines of on the defensive side, probably like Zadarius, maybe, or Dalvin, possibly. If they were going to go from the secondary, I'm thinking like maybe Greg's dancing ass. He can dance his way to the airport to his new team for all I care. Nah, I like Greg. Just wish he'd settle down with the dancing every once in a while. That dude makes one. He swats the ball away. Starts, yeah, look at me, I'm dancing. It's like, bro, only dance when you actually make a play on the ball. If you pick it off, dance your heart out. If you get a pick six, of course, dance to your heart's desire. Do the freaking, I don't even know, bro. Like, do the Thriller. Do the floss. Do break dances. I don't care. Just make plays. God, I think I've seen a corner dance as much as he does on a simple pass breakup. Like my dude bats a ball away. Greg, chill out with the freaking dancing. Gonna tire yourself out dancing all that much, and then you're gonna struggle in coverage and you're gonna get burnt. Make yourself look like a damn idiot. Like I said, I'm telling you, if he makes a big play, game-saving pass breakup, dance your heart out. If you make a play to end the game, bro, have a full-on dance party for all I care. I could care less, because obviously the game would be over. But you get the idea. Trade like Greg or someone like that if you have to. I don't think they will. And I swear to God, people talk about, oh, could they trade Myles Garrett? You want to see a fan base literally revolt against their front office? That's what you'd get if they traded Myles Garrett. The only way you could justify them trading Myles is if he was very old, which he's not really that old. That's crazy. He's already been in the league 7 years. God. The time flies. I mean, after all, he did come in the league when we went 0-16. His first year, his second year in the league was Baker's rookie year. That's crazy, dude. Wow. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Wow. That's crazy. He's the one of the best. You can't really justify trading him because, like I said, if you traded him, you would probably see a tweet or something later on talking about how Andrew Berry was fired because he traded away Myles Garrett for some reason. And knowing Andrew Berry, he probably wouldn't even use the picks right because he's had a problem with drafting as of late. It seems as though, because if you've watched my videos and I've always in my streams, I've always talked about how Andrew Berry went to the Howie Roseman School of Cap Management. Yeah, because he did cap management, not roster building. Yeah. He went to the cap management school from Howie Roseman, not roster building. He's had a lot of trouble drafting, especially later rounds. Every once in a while he'll find like a diamond like JOK, right? That was a bona fide gem piece right there. I was so happy when we picked him. Man, if only you guys could see my original reaction, but of course, I forgot I had a stream going in the background and the background noise ruined it. Yeah, that was a bona fide diamond level pick right there in JOK. Delpit, he's a dog. Emerson's all right. Greg, it's cool. He's all right too. I'm not gonna say he sucks because he's dancing. The only thing I hate about him is he dances a lot. I know it sounds stupid, but it's true. It's like the only thing I have against him is he dances a lot when he needs to be making plays. That's my only gripe against Greg. He dances a lot. Other than that, he's a solid corner. He's a solid corner. Now, what I've also noticed is, especially recently here with the Jets and Devontae Adams, it seems as though Andrew Berry has a set of parameters. He'll follow a set of like guidelines that he's put out, and he's not really the most aggressive GM when it comes to addressing needs, right? I mean, he hasn't really, tried to dip into the big free agent well. He has a lot of cap space. It's like after a certain while, he just sets aside whatever cap space remains, and he just goes on with churning around the bottom of the roster. That's what he does. What's up, Asia? What's up, Lamar? Why don't you get a better camera, bro? I'm not trying to be rude, but I bet you would have a lot more subscribers because you're smart. But quality matters. It's funny because like I have an $800 computer and my camera is literally connected to it. Like how people gripe about my quality. I have higher quality stuff, but the problem is I use OBS for my streams and videos. OBS is a software, and if I try to stream with high quality, I don't even want to show you what all you'd see, but all you'd see is the buffer wheel. Because it'd be buffer, 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 buffer. Because my internet is slow as molasses. Because of where I live. Obviously, if I was still living in Ohio, which I no longer live there, I've said this like 1,000 times in the 4 years that since I moved to where I live now. Obviously, if you're just not finding out I don't live in Ohio anymore, people would be like, wait, you lived in Ohio? You know, it's so funny if someone was like that. How else would I be able to watch the Guardians and the freaking Cavs? Because of this thing called regional sports networks. And I don't have League Pass, and I don't have extra innings. So I'll do, put the pieces together, and I live in the region. So yeah, I don't live in Ohio no more. My internet's not that fast. And the way I'd see it is, I mean, would you rather have my quality be a little blotchy, a little blurry? Which honestly, it's a lot better than it used to be. Would you rather have me have the high quality stuff but have it be buffering every 5 seconds because it's struggling to keep up? Personally, I'd rather have it be a little lower quality, but you can actually watch and listen compared to buffer. Because trust me, I'd love to have my stuff high quality. I could have the most expensive camera in the world. If I ain't got the internet power to do it, it ain't gonna matter. Like I said, $800 computer. And I ain't running on some weak ass little laptop. I'm running on a full end PC. This would probably be better if I had a tower. I don't have a tower. I use Wi Fi. Now that I look back at it, maybe I should have got a tower. I've been thinking about that. If it would be stronger with a wired connection compared to a Wi Fi connection. Oh well, who cares? Just be I'm even live. Be happy you can even see and hear me. Baker went from Carolina to LA and won on no rest. Oh yeah, he talked about the yeah, like he had very little practice. He didn't even have any practice time really. So one of the big questions that I've seen, and I'm sure a lot of Browns fans are wondering, are the Browns gonna replace Amari Cooper? Because right now on our team, as of today, they have 4 active receivers on their 53-man roster. Cedric Tillman, Jerry Jeudy, Elijah Moore, and Jamari Thrash. Now, in terms of their practice squad, not the best options. James Prochet, Michael Woods, Jalen Darden, and of course, Kadarius Toney. We legit went from having a low-key 3-headed, not monster, but like a kind of like the King Ghidorah meme. 2 serious heads and then the one heaven derpy ass head. I guess you could say, Elijah would be the derpy ass head because, like, compared to the other two, yeah, he's alright, but like he ain't on their level. Like Judy can be a damn dog if he really puts out the effort, which he's been good so far. He's been good. Now, if the Browns were to, let's say, I don't know, do something that they don't really do and go out and maybe sign a free agent wide receiver, because I think there's still some decent ones out there. Let me see. UFA, wide receiver. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, the options are not really the best, I guess. You have Hunter Renfro, another player that played with Deshaun and Clemson at Clemson. Kind of surprised he's still available, but okay. Tim Patrick, now MVS, Marquez Valdez Scantling just got released to actually accommodate Amari Cooper in Buffalo. Mike Thomas, Slant Boy, still out there somehow. Russell Gage, Jamal Agnew, Jakeem Grant, I guess. Randall Cobb, Chase Claypool. No, those are probably the biggest names. And I don't even know why I said Chase Claypool. He's not no big name. He's ass. Forget that dude literally went on TikTok after we beat them and was like, that's okay. Chiefs will beat the Browns. Salty ass. Remember when that dude tweeted out, "Oh, losing? Never heard of her." Yeah, horny ass. Him and Juju. Of course. Well, I mean, the Browns could also maybe trade for a receiver. I mean, maybe. I doubt they will. The only name that I know that's really out there as of right now is Mike Williams from the Jets. And we know his problem. He can't stay freaking healthy. Check on the positive, I think he's played with Deshaun, but on the negative, he's injury prone as hell. And I don't think he can catch either. So he'd fit right in. Like a damn glove that would immediately fall off. Oh, man, what a predicament we're in. To mention, if the Browns traded a guy like Denzel Ward or Greg, if they get the number one or number two pick, especially number one, do they go Travis Hunter? Maybe they don't like, what they got in obviously well, no Denzel or no Greg. Maybe they don't like Shadur at where, he would be. But maybe they use that if they get a first rounder for Denzel or whatever. If they trade Miles. If they trade Miles, they're getting a guaranteed at least one first round pick. But they're not going to trade Miles. Because, like I said, if they did, the fan base would legit revolt. They would all march to the facility, walk in them doors, walk up to Andrew Berry's office, literally tie his arms behind his back, and carry him outside with a sign that says, "I got fired because I freaking fired. No, I traded our franchise player. I traded Myles Garrett, and now I'm fired." Or I guess it'd be like this way, yeah. I traded Myles Garrett, and now I'm fired because I'm a dumbass. And I decided to sign Deshaun Watson to an enormous amount of money, and he's cooked. I had a fear that with that shoulder injury, he would be Cam Newton, not exiled from the league because reasons, but like because Cam Newton just literally cannot throw a ball. This might be the same kind of thing. He just doesn't have the oomph on his throws anymore. It doesn't. It just seems like I don't know. Maybe it's a mixture of different things. It's hard to really say. I'm missing the Browns are good. I don't know what that is. Gray nuisance garbage. Okay. Yeah, guys, I said I'll be live for a little bit. It's almost a half hour, so I'm gonna head out of here. I'm gonna get my thumbnail made for the Guardian stream, and then I'm gonna go to bed because it's late. It's 1 a.m. Yeah, it's Bungle Week. You know what that means. We're gonna beat the damn Bungles for show, for show. So with that being said, I will definitely see you guys tomorrow for Guardians Yankees. And we'll see if the Guardians can avoid going down 3-0. Because if they're down 3-0, it's over. They're cooked. Straight up. Like they're done. They got to win tomorrow to stay alive, obviously. Because you cannot go down 3-0 to this Yankee team. Just can't do it. So I believe it'll be Matthew Boyd on the mound. That'll be good against Clark Schmidt, I want to say. We'll see how that goes. With that being said, guys, I will see you all tomorrow for Guardians and Yankees Game 3 ALCS. Have a good rest of your night or rest of your day, wherever you may be residing, because I know not everybody that watches my stuff is from the area that I'm in. Some people live out in the Pacific area, Northwest, Pacific West Coast, right? Some people live in the Great Plains area of the United States. Some people don't even live in the United States at all. Maybe some people are Canadian. Maybe you got some of those lovely people living in Europe, and they're, of course, those people are probably fast asleep right now, but Yeah, you never know. You got some night owls over there, you know, just be watching some crazy stuff at night. Maybe. I don't know. I will definitely see you guys what time is that game today anyway? Was it like 5 something? Some early time cuz Dodgers game follows our game. All right. Okay. So, just looking at the time here and then I'm going to head out. Okay. So yeah, 5:08 p.m. So essentially 5 o'clock first pitch, and I will see you guys then. So have a good rest of your day, and go Browns. And we'll see what other chaos ensues from the trade deadline as we are closing in on deadline day, which is I think a couple weeks away still. But as we've seen, things are going to start popping off. And people are losing their minds over Watson being QB. Like, relax. We are not paying that man. Once we get that first pick, we can then send him home. We could essentially just bench him.